What if the other parent wants to move the kids out of the state of Idaho? Now, in Idaho, there's some specific rules and procedures that you have to follow in order for that other parent to actually get the kid from here to the other state legally. Now, the first step you're going to have to do, if there's no custody order in place, you're going to have to file a petition to establish custody. If there's already custody order, whether that be from a divorce case or just a child custody establishment case, you're going to file a petition to modify. Now, the person that wants to take the kids out of state is going to have a very high burden to show, because in Idaho, the stuff that you have to show the court is actually pretty high. The standard is the move in and of itself has to be in the best interest of the children. And the courts take these things very seriously, because when one parent moves from out of the state, that's one, going to disrupt the custody schedule that you guys currently have in place. Two, it's going to disrupt the future custody orders. So the parent that's staying versus the parent that's leaving, the time that they have with the children is going to be a lot less. So the courts take that very seriously when they're discussing that, determining whether one parent should be able to take the children of the marriage or between the parents out of the state so the other parent has less time of custody. Now, they're going to look at the move in and of itself, and some of the factors that they're going to look at when they're determining that is, what is the motivating factors for the move? Is it for a new job? Is it for you to go to college at a different state, the parent that is, to gain better education so they can have a better career? Is it to be closer to family? Is it to be closer to a better medical facility that the children need care at, so they have a special medical condition that they need to be at, so they're moving for that specific reading to be that close to that medical facility? So they're going to look at all those motivating factors. They're going to look at all the other best interest factors that is in Idaho Code 32-717, which is a statutory list that shows, what the court specifically looks at when they're determining custody, which would be the wishes of the parent, wishes of the child, interaction and relationship between the community, the school, all that stuff, whether it's domestic violence, everything. They're going to look at all the best interests, but they're also going to add that additional layer of, is the move itself in the best interest of the child? So if you or the other parent is looking to move out of the state of Idaho, you're going to have to remember that it's going to be a very high burden. And if you're going to want to do that, you're going to plan a lot further in advance, because just general child custody cases take anywhere from 6 months for a very simple case up to 2 years, depending on, how complicated it is and what goes into that. Because if you have parenting time evaluations, brief focus assessments, mediation, you got all the stuff that has to be compressed into that time frame. And if you're asking the court to allow you to take the kids out of state, the case is going to be on a longer time horizon. So if you want to move next year, you're going to want to file that case immediately so you can get all of that stuff to present to the court to get the order that would actually allow you to move out of the state. Now, if you're fighting it, you're going to be pretty much doing the direct opposite of that. You're going to be showing why the child has deep roots in the community. They've been going to the same school for several years, to show kind of that their interaction and interrelationship in the specific community is very deeply ingrained, whether you got a lot of family here, but essentially if you're trying to fight the move out of state, you're going to want to have as many ties to your county or community as possible. So if you're facing a move out of state case with kids, you're going to want to plan early, you're going to want to talk to a lawyer, and you're going to get all your ducks in a row, because it is an uphill battle.